to another episode of Expedition Sea Nest. In this episode, we travel to a remote lake in northern Ontario where we photograph and record loons and chicks while on assignment for an American nature channel.
Well, we just launched the boat. We are on our way to a destination at the far end of this big lake system. And there we're going to photograph loons. Actually, we're going to film loons. I'm doing a documentary for a nature channel. And so the next 2 weeks we're going to spend here filming loons and enjoying the weather. Hopefully the weather's going to be good. I think we're going to need the full 2 weeks to do this because it seems like we only get one good morning, maybe 2 good mornings a week, and then it's windy again. It's just, these fronts keep rolling through.
Are we floating this or carrying it?
No, I think we're carrying it.
Maybe up over here first?
Okay, yeah, sure. Good idea. Just put it on top of me.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
Oh, there aren't any docks on this lake. So we're just putting the dinghy, the tender together on the beach. It's nice and quiet here. Yeah. Filming now. Okay, there we go.
That looks pretty good.
Oh, we got some nice smallmouth bass. We caught 3 smallmouth this last night, just before we called it quits, and we filleted them up, and then we're gonna have them for lunch. So that's the plan. It's just our fish's dinner, along with a salad. And that's it. The reason I'm cooking on the back deck is I just don't want the smell inside the cabin. And this burner works so much better than the one that it comes with. It's an electric, which just sucks the batteries crazy dry. And the alcohol, well, we can't even get the alcohol for the burner right now. So we're just going with this propane one, which works a lot better. I actually think I'm going to replace that one with a twin burner propane. Oh! Ah! Darn bugs! Horseflies are horrible. Oh! Did you see that? Mm-hmm. It went into my drink and back out again. This is crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know that I've ever seen so many of them.
This is a bumper crop of horseflies. It's funny because it's been one of the lowest numbers of black fly seasons I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. And mosquitoes, I remember it being a much more buggy spot, especially in the evening. But it wasn't yesterday at all.
Yeah, there's a high number of horseflies, and most of them are going to be in our bed.
We'll have to do a cleanup before bedtime.
You tired?
Yes. Yes. I did sleep a little bit. not very much. I don't think you slept at all.
No, we had to move. We were so 1:30 in the morning. All of a sudden, the boat just starts making a hell of a racket. It was at anchor. It was the hull slap and the waves. It was just, we couldn't sleep. So 1:30 in the morning, we pull anchor, pitch black. Now the lake we're on, there's no mapping of it. You cannot find it on Navionics. So there's as far as at least more than half the lake is completely blank. So it's just a blank screen. You just basically gone off the off the side of the world here. I mean, and uncharted territory. But I've been on the lake, and so I knew the lake. So we kind of went by the skyline.
Well, it was almost a full moon too. It was actually, you said pitch black, but there was a bit of moonlight.
Yeah, that's right. Because we couldn't see detail, but we could see the edge of the hill, so I could make out what hills
and
to
islands,
go for.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I was up in the front with the flashlight, and Julia, she drove, and I'd just point the beam where I wanted her to go, and then she'd pick up a compass heading, and she'd go on that, so I didn't have to keep doing that. So it was okay, but by the time
I would not recommend that to
no,
anybody.
Especially on like no mapping whatsoever, just a blank screen on the Garmin. So it was not fun.
Well, I think if you didn't know the lake, I don't know that I would have agreed to it.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would have moved if I didn't know the lake. Yeah.
So, we ended up in a better spot.
Well, it's out of the wind at least. Trouble is, when you're out of the wind, you end up getting all the flies. So we have a few flies hanging around here, but it's gorgeous. I mean, there's just, being a lake in northern Ontario that doesn't have any type of mapping. It's really fantastic as far as as far as on on a Garmin. It gives you more peace and quiet because people don't feel comfortable coming out on a lake like this. And I mean, we actually have another good reason to come over here is that there's actually a nesting pair of loons. And it's funny, we saw one on the nest yesterday, but now they're not. Now they're off, and they do have a chick. So I think the one adult was sitting on the egg that hadn't hatched yet, and the other adult is taking care of the chick that has hatched. And I think maybe they have I don't know. What do you think? I mean, that's all I can think of.
I hadn't even thought of that there was a second egg that hadn't hatched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, that's our plan, is to go over and check that out without harassing them. Stop spinning so fast. It's too bright right now. I'm just waiting for the clouds to go back over the sun so that I can film again. Right now it's just too contrasting. You've got a black bird, you got a black and white bird, two extremes, and the dynamic range is too big for me to capture right now. The sun's too bright. The water's right, we got the calm conditions, but we haven't got the right light, so we just have to wait. We've got some boat waves coming from, must be the other end of the lake or something. They're gentle waves, but they're really rocking the boat, which does not make it good for filming.
One bar, the entire lake.
Yeah.
We're off any kind of cell coverage, except for this one tiny little spot.
Yeah. I don't think I can pick up.
You're gonna phone home and check and make sure the boys are fine. but nobody wants to talk to us.
I know.
Which is just good. It's all good. It's all fun.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm exploring water, so I'm just doing patterns. I started with warming up. I have to do a lesson in teal blue with only using white and black, so tints and shades of that. But I wanted to capture the essence of water, so I'm starting with circles and then I'm going into gradation, and then I think I'll go underwater, what it looks like looking up. So kind of abstract. It's not really something specific.
Is this all for your online class?
Yeah.
What it is? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to upload some of my loon footage on my computer and then move it to my hard drive. Conditions aren't great right now for the mother or one of the parents with the chick. The chick's on the back right now and it's just out here. As soon as the other adult leaves, it starts to call and call. Where are you? You gotta feed the chick. I don't know. Anyways, I think I got some pretty good stuff this morning.
Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe.